Alrighty, hello everyone, Alexman here, and welcome to session 1 of Super Mario World. And as we can see by the title, it says re-session 1. It's because of last Saturday, I was playing through. You can see my indicator right there, 35. Kinda had my internet technically suddenly died halfway through this the stream session, and so I kind of had to hold off and then say we're just gonna restart it from the start. And this is an all exit run, so you can see there at star 96. That's how many exits are in this game, and we're going through all of them. So I hope everyone's having a fantastic day and night. So we have, welcome! This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. Oh, really? Again? Oh, now I have to go save the princess again when this is supposed to be a vacation. Oh, well. Not again. And how's it going, Aaron? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here. Alright, we're gonna start things off with Yoshi's house is the first level we get here. Okay.
Hello, sorry I'm not home, but I have gone to rescue my friends who were captured by Bowser. Yoshi!
Oh, it seems like Bowser's going not after the princess, but after the indigenous Yoshi tribe. Let's go get them. Let's go! Alright, first level, we go to Yoshi's Island 1. Alright, we're off. And just to be fair, and I just died right there to start. Boom. What a great start this is. Went right into it. Oh, get back over there, Mario. There we go. Alright, so this is the SNES version off of the Nintendo Switch Online app. And because I don't have the SNES Classic, nor do I have a normal SNES at home. Because I actually I have to remember the controls. It's A to spin. I was getting used to Super Mario Maker controls, which have different button layouts. Whoops. This is not Super Mario Maker 2. It is Super Mario World. Buttons are different. But I figured to start playing this because we need something to be like a little old school. I feel like old school today, and I would have to say I do not have what you consider memories of Super Mario World, at least the SNES version. I had played it over at my aunt's house a long time ago when I was very young, because she had an SNES and she had this along with, I think it was Link to the Past and Pilot Wings, if I recall. I don't remember the other game she had though, but it was like my first experience experiencing Mario World. But never played it. I've only completed the Game Boy Advance version of Super Mario World. That one technically had a more story than this game did. Where it was Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, or Toadstool in this case, was heading to Dinosaur Land for a vacation. And this was the... as soon as Mario and Luigi go off flying with their super capes, they come back, Princess Peach is missing. That's the distinction about why there's a much more story in the answers. And Aaron, this is your first game you ever played? So I guess you have a lot of memories with this as well, I would imagine. We're going into what is considered to be one of 4 Switch Palaces in the world. These Switch Palaces only serve, are basically like sort of a small bonus level, where you can usually get a 1-up or something out of it. But they also serve a different purpose. As you saw in World 1, or Level 1, that we passed by a box that had a yellow dotted line on it. Well, if we hit this switch, I missed it there, the Switch Palace, the power of this switch you have pushed will turn these dotted blocks into solid. Your progress will also be saved. Well, was it not really, because I didn't want to play it because it had a time limit? I was like 5. Continue and save there. But yeah, this was technically the game's power is only like a little bit more than I think this game's only just slightly more powerful than Super Mario Bros. 3 in terms of size. which is interesting to boot, I think. It's amazing how much a little more power can do to make, you know, look everything better. But we also get introduced to our buddy Yoshi!
Hooray! Thank you for rescuing me. My name is Yoshi. On my way to rescue my friends, Bowser trapped me in that egg.
Alright, cool. Alright, let's go, my trusty steed. Let's go save the world. Huzzah! And yeah, Yoshi is introduced in this game and would have his own adventure come almost to the end of the SNES's lifespan in Yoshi Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. And and as I say, Yoshi probably has a really interesting history. I think he was actually on an NES game. I think it was Yoshi Cookie, I think it was. Where I think is where he made his first debut by technicality. And then he came in this game, and I say right now, this is probably his... He's very limited this time around in terms of, unless you get to Yoshi Island 2, where he has like a lot of unique moves he can at his disposal. But Yoshi's pretty useful as a character, and also as a power-up. As you can see right here, the game is actually technically telling us to grab these blocks and basically I'll jump off and show this off here. You're supposed to grab these and chuck these up. I got that on the first try. But with Yoshi, you don't need it. If you spin jump off of Yoshi, you basically do the high jump. It's effectively it's a very interesting move to use at your disposal. But it's a way for, in case you're about to fall into a bottomless pit, sacrifice a Yoshi to save yourself. It's not. It's kind of a sad thing for that. But after you beat a level, you hit this tape, this goalpost, and if you hit the tape, you get a bonus, a bonus stars, as it were, and bonus stars. Bonus stars, if you collect over 100 bonus stars, you get to play a little minigame for lives. And so that's pretty useful. I don't think I've ever actually gotten a game over in Mario World. Because lives are so plentiful. It just feels like you're just never going to be out of lives. I think in the Game Boy Advance version, I had like over 200 lives or something like that. It's like, the game just gives you lives constantly, and so you're just like, I don't need a game, I don't ever see the game over screen. But, yeah, this is still always going to be an all-exit run, because that would give, you know, the best about... It's technically how you do the 100% run of the game. Now, I say we're going after every exit, we're not going to be getting after every dragon coin. I'll grab all the dragon coins I get in the vicinity, but we're not actively going to go after them. Dragon coins are these big coins that after collecting 5 of them, you get a 1-up for doing so. In the game, or the SNES version, you get no really reward for basically collecting them all. But in the Game Boy Advance version, you got something out of it, which is a small little cutscene of sorts, where if you collect them all in every level, they would be replaced by princess coins, and that is all you get from it. So it's not a really grand reward, but at least it's something, you know, that you at least get something different to look at. But we're back here to Yoshi's Island 4. As this first world, though, Yoshi's Island, is really actually a little tutorial level. Or a tutorial world, showing exactly how everything is going to work. From actually encountering the enemies you're going to encounter, to all the stuff you're going to encounter, as well as all the gimmicks you're most likely going to be hit with throughout the adventure. If you are stuck for whatever reason, you can hit these little boom boxes. That if you're in an area that's already been cleared, like they'll give you a sort of a hint and such. So bear that in mind if you are very stuck in an area. Maybe hit those boom boxes and see what you get. Also a change, which is actually kind of a slight change in a way, is if you're riding a Yoshi, a Pokey will come as a 5 Pokey instead of, oh my goodness, Yoshi, Yoshi, help me out to jump up higher. There we go. Hit this. It's Starman, and let's go running, baby! Huzzah! Woo! Oh, there's a little bit of slowdown. The emulation's a little wonky a little bit at times. And we go right here. So you get a bonus stars if you can cut the tape at the end of each area. If you collect 100 bonus stars, you can play a fun little bonus game, as I mentioned earlier. And we actually might have gotten it. Yep, we did. Oh, no. We're off by 6 stars. Almost. And that completes Yoshi's Island's levels, but now we're into the fortress level, or the castle level. Each of the Koopalings have made the return from Super Mario Bros. 3, and they are going to try to give you a fight for the revenge from the last game. And each castle usually has its own unique type of gimmick, or such. So don't think that this this wall climbing thing isn't totally unique to World 1, but it can. But I think I think Castle 4 actually has this too, where you climb up the fences as well. So it's not completely unique, but at least the castle levels, they're actually a lot harder than the actual boss fight you actually Oop! I gotta worry about the Pro Controller D-pad I'm using. If you punch these little, so you can punch on the fences here, and you can knock Koopas off like that. So you have this little 3D effect. You can swip between the foreground and the background. So one of Yoshi's friends is trapped in the castle by Iggy Koopa. To defeat him, push him into the lava pool. Okay, thank you for telling me how to defeat your... Why would Iggy Koopa put this here? It's so weird. Oh well, at least you know how to defeat him. Whoa! You gotta watch out for these guys. These little things, they will not actively kill you. They'll just hurt you. Unlike, like Super Mario 3D World, where essentially if you do get crushed by a thwomp, you are going to die. We're into Iggy. His little gimmick is that he will, if he gets hit, he will go down the opposite direction. I'm actually making this harder than it looks. Into the lava! No! My power-up! Oh! At what sacrifice did I have to lose my power-up? Pay for respects for the fire flower that entered the lava. And with that, Castle 1 is down. Mario has defeated the demented Iggy Koopa in Castle number 1 and rescued Yoshi's friend who's still trapped in an egg. Together, they now travel to the Donut Land. Indeed we do. Huzzah!